Hey everyone, welcome back to Collector's Corner, and hope everyone's having a great day. Like so that everybody's shipping's gone out to everybody. I'd like to say thank you to Ran So Far Away there, who sent a fantastic gift the other week, and I appreciate everything, my friend. It's a fantastic coin. Love the Euro note of the England team and um, the sites that you can go and visit in Europe, of course. I should have got my banknote put over there because it's in there right now, and the coin is away in a safe place, of course, like with all my other things. So, Ran, thank you for becoming a member as well, my friend. It's nice to see Pack, and of course, Coin Junkie. And I hope you're all having a great day. And Kinnaman, nice to see you. How are you doing? And I don't know where Skipper is at the moment. John RMS, how are you doing, my friend? And sorry, I've been missing your content, my friend. I apologise. I've not been well. I'm still not 100%. And I do have to catch up with a lot of people, of course. And I've still got a notification bell on your channel. And I apologise big time. Just waiting for Skipper. I don't know if Skipper's around. I have no idea. I did try calling him, but I had no answer yet. So I hope everyone's having a good day. So what have you been up to? This is just a general chit chat. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. And that would be pretty cool. And I don't know if you've seen this, John. Oh, I have to because you do great stuff, and I enjoy your channel, and you put out fantastic information, and you do great live streams as well. If you want to, John RMS, put your link in the chat. Of course, actually, you should be a moderator, I think. I'm pretty sure you are. If not, I don't know why that has happened. Oh, Skipper said he's just going to be up shortly, so that's a good thing. Yeah, you're a moderator now, so you can put your link in there, please, John. Get people to come over to your channel, and thank you so much for the support there. I do appreciate you. You know that, and you've been an absolutely great person towards me. And if you haven't checked John RMS channel out, please go and check out a great guy and American living in Great Britain. So that's pretty awesome. And and I hope everything's well up in north of England there for you. You have Kinnaman, be right back. Coin Junkie, great to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Another great guy. Cartoon Universe is in the house. How you doing, my friend? Skipper, I'll put the link in a moment when Skipper gets here and people can come up. I just got my Coin News magazine today. I haven't gone through it at all. I just obviously I'm on loads of painkillers. I've took me about 20 minutes to just get to the car to the post office, is about 50 feet away. Man, it's just so much pain, but I needed to post out things, obviously, so people weren't behind. And if Silver Tanifer comes in, of course, I had a return on his. So that is 3 returns I've had out of all the postage I've done. But I've redone it. I think what it was. Oh, thank you, John. That's really kind of you. But yeah, promote yourself, man. Do it. Do it. Let me just doing that. Skipper's here. If anybody else wants to join us, you're more than welcome to. I got some. I'm going to get some more silver, and I want to send out some silver gifts for people, especially to you, John, and obviously Jeeps, and Redneck Metals, and just little tokens of appreciation of you guys, because you've been absolutely amazing towards me over the last 3 years, and I'll always appreciate you. But yeah, it's nothing better than to market yourself. That's what streams are all about. Get yourself out there and enjoy what we all do on our collections. And is Ran so far away? I wish he'd stop doing stuff, man. He's an awesome guy. Start making those videos, whether it's a short or whatever. Hey, there he is. There's DJ.
Hey, Dale.
How's it going?
Going good, my mate. Going good.
So, what have you been up to today?
Not much.
Not much.
Yeah.
I've had to do the packagings and posting, so that's all done. All I've got to do now is memberships, of course, and a few gifts to people. You're gonna have to send me your address, brother.
We will see. I don't give that out easily.
I know. You can just do it. I mean, if you want to, I'd like to send you something like a sticker or something like that, or whatever.
Yeah. I do it. Don't worry about it.
I do understand that. I mean, yeah, yeah. So, it's. I mean, I like to, keep in touch with people, of course, from all over the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you want one of my stickers, my printer's broke. Oh my god. My printer's broke, so it don't print red at the moment for some reason. So I can't do any type of flags. I can't do my stickers. I have to buy a new printer. I mean, I tried fixing it today because obviously I do my COAs. So what I've done is that I've done the certificate of authenticity, and then I emailed Skipper. So if he wants to, Run so far away says, "I wish anyway, doing well." Okay, meds are kicking in, guys. Yeah, I know you're not well as well, man. Your back must be absolutely caning you, John RMS. Wish I could. I'm dealing with some new from Nivus now. Waiting yeah, that's what I'm waiting for an MRI as well. I used to make them actually to confirm serious. Oh man, I hope it's all good though. But I used to actually make MRI scanners. That was my last job. MRI scanners and nuclear vessels, where my old job used to be. I like that you enjoyed the mail call. Oh man, I loved it. It was absolutely awesome surprise, and I appreciate that. Dang, Ran, I'm laying in bed on morphine waiting for. Oh man, we're a bunch, right? Yeah, all the MRI scanners are handmade. I mean, they are literally handmade, and they're on a flat sheet of steel, and you bash them with a hammer to get them circulated. To get circumference, and then that fills up with helium, and then you got your patients with aluminium, and then you got it's lots to go into, obviously, but I used to make them from raw materials at work. I know every single process to make an MRI scanner. The only thing I can't do is run it. That's probably but putting it together, not a problem. I'll probably still be able to do it now on all types. That used to be that was my last job. Did that for 7 years. And the good thing about Siemens is that they take you through every single process of the. So you don't just work on one piece. They actually take you through every step and what every step goes through, and the reason why they do that as well. But yeah, it was absolutely great. I was also a repair welder to save loads of money, instructor, and a welding technician.
Mm-hmm.
Had to check on something outside. It's good that you're back, Kinnamin. It's nice to see Coin Junkie. Please smash all the links in there. Actually, is Coin Junkie he should be. Yeah, he is. Man, we are a bunch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, coin collecting and collections are killer, isn't it?
Yep. Mm.
I know Skipper. He just said he was here, right? I'm pretty sure I saw Skipper here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's here,
Oh, okay,
but
he's here, but he's going to be a moment. Okay, cool.
yeah.
So he's supposed to be the captain, yeah. He's supposed to be like the, you know, uh, the top of the mast, waiting to get in. And actually, John RMS was in the Navy. So thank you for your service, brother. And but man, he's a great guy. I absolutely got a lot of time for John RMS. I must get into. I mean, I missed out a lot of people over the last couple of weeks. I still haven't caught up with messages and comments. I like the comments of everybody. So I that's my favourite part of my videos is the comment section.
yeah, mine too. I
mean, but no, I
yeah,
just like replying to people and because like personally, and it's fun.
yeah.
James, great, nice to see you. But if you've got anything you want to talk about, what have you been doing with your channel last week then, there, DJ?
Well, I was putting out Halloween content, but because of that hurricane
Yeah.
we had downhill, that kind of set me back a
Oh,
bit. So
yeah.
I'm not, I'm not able to create the videos that I want to make right now. So yeah, but hopefully I could get back to that in a little bit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Is it bad where you are? Is it devastated or
oh, oh yeah, yeah. That hurricane destroyed two towns
oh wow.
in my area, like completely destroyed them. So
That is mad. Well, I'm glad you're okay anyway, and
yeah,
your family, and I hope they're all right. They're okay, and
yeah,
um,
yeah. We're all good, but but seriously, if you look up like Sanibel, you will see that basically demolished the whole road
it's just gone.
and yeah, um it's not good at all there because we had 155 miles per hour wind coming right at us.
Yeah, it was direct, wasn't it? When I right over Costa Rica, De Monica, and
Yeah,
then hit you head on, didn't it?
yeah, yeah. And we all think it was, oh, we wouldn't get it that bad, but he made a slight turn and was slight fault of. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that is. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. That's the main thing. You're with us and you can talk about it.
Yep.
Neil, comics and video games. And he's saying hi, everyone in chat. And
Yeah.
how are
I
you doing,
know.
Neil? How
Good
is Mojo?
singer.
Have you checked out Neil's videos? He's doing the top 20 at the moment. I'm gonna compile mine and what it is. He's done a music one. All you got to do is talk about your music for the first video. I don't know if he's going to do that. Carry it on. He's finishing that one, is he? So now you got to do your TV programs. So
Yep.
compile your list, and he's going to check it out, or you can make yourself a video, but tag Neil into it as well. They're fun actually because there was one going back a couple of years ago, and there was like 40 questions you had to answer the 40 and then nominate two people. That was pretty.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was pretty good fun. That was, and yeah, 155 miles per hour. I think that's one of the strongest winds we've actually had recorded. I think on
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah. I believe so. I mean, that's the strongest I have ever heard.
Oh, okay, now
So,
he's got 3 or 4 people he's got to finish off first, so that's going to be interesting. Uh,
alright.
I like his little inserts he does, and he does like he does this, or he
Yeah.
do a dance, or you play the guitar or something like that when he likes it.
Cool.
It's actually pretty funny.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was like, oh my god, because obviously Jason there's quite a few people that collects coins and that I know live in Florida,
Yeah. Yeah.
and along the coast. So, um, oh man, I mean, I don't know where you live. Obviously, in is it you don't live in Miami, do you?
No. No. That Miami is on the East Coast. I'm on the West.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And it's, I mean, I don't even think Miami got touched by the hurricane at all. So, but yeah, it really went home when it hit down on us. So, yeah.
Man, it was like people. I mean, unless you've been through it, you can't imagine it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you've actually been through it, um, it must be howling. You know what I mean? It must be scary because you don't know the unknown. The winds are there, but it's the debris, isn't it? It's flying around.
Yeah, yeah.
I just put out a shout out video today. So a good variety of channels, even a collectors. And if anyone wants to shout out, just let me know. Yeah, he does shout out Tuesdays as well. And if you don't know Silver Gopher, Silver Gopher done a really cool video today. He found a website that you put a name in and it reacts to the name. So he's put in a few channels. Aloe Stacker, Mad Stacker, Pirate Stacker, me, and a few others, Coin Hound, and Penny Haven, and many others. And it was so funny. John RMS, get yourself sorted, brother. I know you've been in a lot of pain for a long,
Yeah.
long time, and always an honor, my friend. Please get yourself sorted and rested, and I will get a gift out to you, my friend. No, not a problem. Remember, just go and check out his channel. He's also got a forum as well, and he's an absolutely wonderful, fantastic person.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go to if you've never seen he's another channel who's been going a while, you know, and he's one of those channels I believe deserves more,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Silver Gopher.
Yeah.
There we go. This is his channel. And obviously I ain't gonna put music on, but for example, he put himself on there, and he's a collector of coins and many other things.
Uh,
But yeah, this is, and he's put it into the computer, uh, and it comes up. So we have. I'll show you mine. So he's put me in there. And it obviously got music going on, and it predicts your channel name and what it should look like.
nice.
And I mean, you can't see it very well, but this is Mad Stacker, and what it does. So this is Mad Stacker,
Yeah.
and it's come up with
Okay, yeah.
stack of pancakes.
Cool.
Oh man, it's so funny.
Nice.
I have to appreciate Silver Gopher for that. He's an absolutely wonderful person as well. I mean, I've known him well. Um, he sent me some gifts as well, man. He's just an awesome guy. But yeah, a lot of these channels who do so much work on the channel, and I think he deserves a lot more recognition. To be honest,
Yeah.
Penny Haven. If everybody's seen Penny Haven, Kinemine, Neil, Mojo, Ran So Far Away. Of course, you as well, DJ. I think you deserve a lot more recognition, to be honest. Where's Skipper?
I
Where's Skipper? I'm gonna put him in the brick.
yeah, there I won't disagree with you, but I'm not doing it for the recognition. I'm doing to
For fun.
have fun and just talk about what I enjoy.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, I could have 0 subscribers and I will still have over 600 videos.
Do you know how long I had 5 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
And it took me ages to get 6. It took me absolutely 6 turned into 10, then 10 turned into like 15, and it's like, but as you know, I'm not really interested. I just like people to be known, you know what I mean, and grow, but and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not interested in numbers, and I think once you get into the number game, you start getting to that mindset that you should be. Oh, I deserve more. I deserve more. I deserve more. But that's not how it works. You can't force people to come over and watch your content. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and I'm just happy doing what I'm doing. I'm just having a blast with everybody, and um, I mean, as you say, I mean, it took me. I mean, I don't even know where and how. But my channel's grown so quickly, and it just is what it is. Um, and I just it's like it's all down to you guys. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm very thankful. Um, but I have seen people change when they get to the 1,000 subscribers and they become monetized. I've seen people change for the worse. You
Yeah.
know? They don't collaborate. They don't want to get involved with you. They got things. They hide their subscribers. They don't get involved in the people that got them there.
Yeah.
AC, nice to see you. Then hello, Carter Universe.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's another channel I really love watching. That's Starry Lock. And of course, I do all my videos on the weekend, so it's all done throughout the week, more or less. And he's there, and of course, I'm like, oh man, I'm uploading. And the other day, our internet was really bad, and he was on. And of course, I like it. He goes out and about. So, because since lockdown and all that stuff, I appreciate the outside more. So
Mm-hmm.
when I watch people's out and about videos, I find them more interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
because there's some places I would never see. Um, so Dale, question: why did you start a YouTube channel? Why did I start a YouTube channel? Well, many years ago, I used to have a gaming channel which did okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I in 2016, um, it gaming sort of died. It became too expensive. I started having seizures. I didn't know I was having seizures. Um, and my brother played the Xbox 18 hours a day. Um, and it just become to a point where it's like overtaking your life. Not because of the seizures, it was more like, so I deleted that. I did that for about 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
Just putting the funny bits up. Not it was only the when I was this how bad it was. I would play Destiny 3 and I completed it in 3 days.
Yeah.
Um, Grand Theft in 2013, Grand Theft uh, 05 came out, I believe. I completed that in 2 days. That was all
Okay.
side missions and everything. And I would wander that map until I found everything, all the little secrets and stuff. I put videos up about that. Not live streams, but little segments.
Yeah.
FIFA,
Yeah.
destroy people. My brother would play FIFA. He was in Group A. I played this guy called Jason. He was one of the top players for FIFA. And it was Germany versus Scotland. Now Scotland was a one-star team, I believe. I haven't played Xbox since 2016, and
Yeah.
um, and he was Germany. I said I'll play again, and I'll play. The thing is with gaming, it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
People take it too seriously. Now I beat him 20-0 with Scotland, and he went mad. He went absolutely mad. So I just deleted him, and it got to a point where your friends become not friends; they become sort of like competitors. Um, Neverwinter got to level, I think it was level 80 at the time, and done that really quick. Um, of course, I played a lot of the role playing games, Neverwinter, Assassin's Creeds, and all that. But I deleted all that. But I used to put the funny stuff up. I used to like, with Destiny, I would tie a car to the walls and then release it and spring up into the air. Or people, you know what I mean? Hang like people on, so like clothes going across the thing. Just funny bits. I put like little clips up. But then I did coins. I'd been doing coins and stuff, and then I started a coin channel back in 2015 to 2017. I think it was 17, something like that. So it was like coexisting. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I made a website, and you can search the website. It's getting lots of hits, but I've become unwell again, and it was overtaken, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I deleted all that. 18 months later, we moved house anyway, and I was still doing my coins still, and I was searching around, and it was a certain website that I was obviously buying. I was going to buy some coins from, and I would still watch people. I will still watch people online, and that I did enjoy. A lot of them disappeared. They don't do. videos anymore, or they've changed
Yeah.
their name.
Yeah.
You know, they might have come back, but things were different. You couldn't live stream until you got 500 subscribers. You couldn't, or so much. You know, you can live stream on a computer, but you couldn't live stream on your mobile,
Yeah. Yeah.
and things like that. So things have changed dramatically over the time. And I was sat there and I saw this one site, and I thought I was actually going to buy some coins, and they said that they're a Royal Mint distributor, and they wasn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, Silver T. I sent out your package again today because it got returned. I think the tape caught the machine or something, it just ripped across. So they sent it back in a bag. It was done here in England, so they'd returned it. So I've resent it. Anyway, Zoe goes to me, "Why don't you just make a YouTube channel?" Right. Oh, I did all that before, and I put all my stuff in the cupboard. It's still in there. I said, "Look, you know, I'm just going to get out what I need to get out, collect what I need to collect." And she said, "Look, you start, didn't you? You start YouTube, just do it, just do it." And I went, "No, I'd rather watch than do this." But I set up another one, a brand new one, and it was called DC Coin World.
Yeah.
And there's another channel out there which has copied me called DC Coin World, and he flagged me up. I did officially start in August,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you the channel who flagged me was Big D Coins. Even though I knew him on my previous channel on Change Finders, I sent him a load of coins to video, and he knew who I was when I come back because he was one of the first people I spoke to. My very first official subscriber to my channel, my sixth subscriber, was Scrapping Water and Tinkering Fun.
Yeah.
And then other people followed through as well, because obviously I just go around the live streams and stuff. But obviously I didn't have very many. I had like about 20, maybe 20, 30 people from January. So it took me a while to get 6, and at 6 turned into 10, as I said earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got flagged up, and luckily there's a guy called Bill Leonard, and I still have his video of my shout out back in 2000, and I think it was 2016. And this Big D Coins started after me.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, you need to copy the channel because he changed his name." And I didn't. I didn't change my name, and YouTube checked it. And my email was older in his email. And I said, "That's my name. My name. I put my initials and Coin World."
Yeah.
And now this guy has got DC Coin World, DC Coin World International, United Kingdom Coin World. He's completely cloned my channel about, but as I say, what's that saying? What's that saying? That envious thing? Copy imitation or something is.
Yeah.
Yeah, imitation is the biggest form of flattery or something like that. Anyway,
I mean, yeah, but not.
this skipper gone again. He's up. Sure. It's still there. But yeah, I mean, I got no ill will again. He puts out great. He still does it, but I mean, I know he fudges the numbers, and I know he fudges the numbers because one day I was trying to explain why you copying my channel, why you copying my name, because obviously it took a while for my name going from DC Coin World to Coin World UK, and it took absolutely ages.
Look who's you.
Well, I can't get this silly thing to work.
That's me. You're talking about me. I'm the silly thing to work.
No. My camera's not working for some reason. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I know why. I remember how to do this.
But yeah, that's why I started a YouTube channel, and I've enjoyed it ever since. It wasn't about, gain this, gain that. Because if you start thinking that route, it's not going to work, because all you're doing is you're in competition with yourself.
Yeah.
But I thought I'll do it. I'm going to do it on my own terms and see where it goes. And I said I ain't going to have a normal YouTube channel as such, as I'm going to do a certain video like I used to. Be really comprehensive about it. I'm going to do it in a way that is like a database. I'm going to do a coin and then put it into a playlist. So every country has got its own playlist. So if you want to search for a certain coin, as long as I've recorded it,
Yeah.
it should be you should see it really easily. And the reason I stopped doing voiceover is because with my brain, it doesn't now react with what I want to say. So I
Yes.
have to adapt just to the visual and putting all the information into the description. So you have to adapt things, right?
Yep.
Try to. So he says, "Try to turn the power on." So that's not the YouTube channel. And obviously, none of my family really into what I do, and I had nobody really. My friend was into coins, but he's got a big collection, and but because we moved, don't really see each other anymore. And I would feature some of his coins, what he had on the old channel.
Yeah.
But I was sat there doing. He says, "Oh," and it was actually Zoe who actually got me to do YouTube, wasn't it? So I have a hey, look at that. He's actually got upside down, by the way.
Oh, sorry. It all looks the same. It all looks alike to me. There you go.
No, still upside down there, Skip.
I'm sitting in my little resting area that I made for myself. The place where Tracy doesn't want to come because she gets anxiety attacks. You better clean this up. Yeah, I'm working on it.
I know why you're coming, because you can't get behind you.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Once it's done, it's going to look great. But you know what it's like? It's got to look bad before it looks good. I mean, it's looking pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I see you've got yourself an exercise ball there, Skipper.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So I had a whole bunch of phone calls came in, knocked me offline here, so I couldn't get back on. Good timing. But here I am. Better late than never.
Exactly.
Of course, if I was trying to get my ship, I would have missed it.
Yeah.
He'd be the only captain of all the ship.
That's right. The first mate took it out to sea.
Yeah.
I was left on the dock with my big mug of grog and going, I guess I can go back into the pub and tell some.
You won't get the whistle. You would be going. Na, 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 na.
So I didn't end up in the money last night. I placed 27th out of 100 players.
Yep.
Someone just had better cards than I did. Oh well.
It
was fun though.
Cool.
I got my new coin book today. I've actually got the Coin News magazine, which is absolutely. I've just literally scanned through it while talking to DJ and everybody. If anybody wants to ask any questions, of course, please feel free to do so, and DJ will answer them all.
No.
Yeah, let's let he can do all the work today.
Yeah, he can do all the work today.
No, I know nothing about coins. So.
No, that's not the right way to say it. You go, I know nothing, I see nothing.
I hear
nothing.
Ask no questions, tell no lies.
Dale's showing his education now.
Education. No, I can't read it. It's like pop-up. I just like looking at the pictures, it's like an adult.
Oh,
Going back to when I was 18.
yeah. So I got something to tell you.
Yeah.
I sent out Taffy's package the same day as yours.
Yeah.
He got his already and put a video up. Yours is on a slow boat to China in a container. So I expect another 4 or 5 weeks before you see yours. Because I wasn't going to spend $150 in shipping.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If that was 150 quid, I'd have got it's probably cheaper buying a plane ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would bet. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I sent out. I don't know. I sent you the tracking number, Skip. I don't know if you've got
I did see that. Yep. Thank you very much.
I done Silver Tees. Silver Tea. I think what it was, I had a bit of sellotape on Silver Tees one, and as it went through the machine, it probably tore. It looks like it's only halfway, but nobody can get to it. But I redone it better this time. So I resent Silver Tees today because I wasn't going to do it until the others, until I had to send out everybody else's. And Dimeback Canadian coins. I still had Darren J. He said he sent me something, but I haven't had his either. Is our latest monthly winner in the room? No, he's not in the room actually. Who else? I sent out Sheldon's. The only person I send out now is Mr. Marmello. If anybody knows where he is, I tried emailing him, no reply. I tried contacting him on his channel, no reply. So I don't know really. I don't know what to do. I still got that's a really nice silver round to send as well. So as you know, I stopped the top tier and the bottom one and now the top one, which should be just 2, I think. There's going to be one draw in one and one draw for the other, and it's going to be a decent package for each one. So, I'm going to spin it once, and so if you want to get it, please feel free to do so. Obviously, anybody who's new won't go until next month, so you don't miss out at all.
A quick question: is Lambo Stacker one of your subscribers?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You know he's passed away.
What?
Yeah, Lambo Stacker's passed away.
But he he bought him a membership the other day.
No, he's gone.
Oh.
Oh. Well, you know, unfortunately, that's life. I mean, it's just we're never prepared for it.
No.
You know. Don't be sinking into no depression now. Lambo wouldn't want that.
Man. It's just
At least we didn't wait for weeks and weeks and weeks like we did the last time.
Yeah, with of course with Robert Mims.
With Robert Mims. That caught me off guard. I had mail of his returned to me.
Yeah, I've done mine. I sent out that twice is winnings. Still got that in the package, obviously from a remembrance for him, and it's not opened. So that's saying what it is. Oh wow, he won a gold coin, man. Well, I'm still going to put him in the thing, and if he wins, then obviously I'm going to package it up and just if his family gets in touch, then I will send it to his family. I think that's only fair because you know he's still part of us.
Part of the family.
I mean, this is the thing about the community with everybody. No matter what you stack, what you collect, and you're part of this community, you've been in it for 5 minutes or 50 years. It's still a big hole when somebody loses somebody.
Yeah.
Man. So thoughts go out to his family, of course, and shocking, absolutely shocking.
Yep.
Wow. Full throttle Lambo. Yep. Hear those horses run.
That's simple.
Yeah.
I beat Devil Dog last night.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kick Marine butt. Uh-oh, what happened?
Dude, lost connection.
Yeah. Yeah. So 4-0, me, 1-3 for him.
What up?
Like that needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ogia coins. Yeah, I obviously don't give out personal information. I don't know his address anyway, so actually I don't know if it's a him or a her, to be honest. His wife.
Okay, I'm going to disappear very quickly, and I'll tell you if it's a him or her. Hold on. Let's see what it is here.
Irish Collector, how are you doing, my friend? His wife died within last year. Now he's gone. Oh man.
Well, guys, I will touch out another time. I'm out.
Be back in 5 minutes then.
Bye.
If you do want a sticker, please just email me. My email address is in my about page anyway.
Yeah,
It's
I
entirely up to you.
will. If I do, I will. I will let you know.
DJ's awesome, isn't he? His email me is dimebagdarrenlow@gmail.com. Yep, just keep smashing that in there, my friend. Irish Collector, does anybody else want to pop up and join us? Me and Skipper, of course, you're more than welcome. Neil, Ran, Irish Collector. Please put one in the chat. Darren. Actually, I think Darren might be working. As soon as I have his address, I will send. Yeah, I think that's the thing with the pay it forward. I mean, the winners are responsible for for their collection. So yeah, it's been great. A good day for me. I managed to get into town, post some stuff. It took me a while to walk. I'm struggling walking at the moment, but I'm still going to keep going. You're in the middle of a lecture. Have you put this on screen? We'll help you.
Okay, Darren, check your email.
Yep, he's gone skinny again.
Oh, hold on. Jeez, I wish it was that easy.
Now he's gone fine. It looks like he's falling like that. SpongeBob.
There, I'm my normal wide self.
Normal way. It's personal development. He's in a lecture right now. I said, well, if you put this on screen, we can help him. Personal development. Okay. Sounds personal development. So yeah, Skipper can help you with that one.
Yes, no down payment and no interest, only at the brick.
Actually, when I get battleships going again, or battle chat going again, your lecturer class can play as well. That's part of their curriculum.
Curriculum.
What's going on here today then in the Coin News magazine?
I'll tell you what's in the news tonight, 7:30 p.m. I'll be at the Edmonton Numismaniac Society monthly meeting to get my silver coin for my volunteering at the last coin show.
Oh, is that the one you bashed to make?
Oh yeah. Oh. I earned that silver.
You did actually, man. Do you know what? Fair play to you. That was because obviously you're volunteering, and even though you're looking at some exciting stuff and it's been really good, it is still tiring.
Oh, duh. I hadn't had that much exercise in 2 years. It was good for me, though. I slept really nice.
You did, and you had lots of pizza.
Weird pizza. I'd like to know where they ordered that stuff. Who puts pickles on pizza?
You don't like pickles either, do you?
Yeah. Not on pizza.
That must have been really grim, man.
You know, I could see a Montreal smoked meat sandwich with a dill pickle on the side.
Yeah, but
with
not
Dijon mustard. And nice dark rye bread. Oh, that would be just magnificent.
I don't know.
Don't get me started. I'm going to start talking food again.
We should call this the Collectors and Food Channel. Boatman, nice to see you. Will you email me Ogie's address? Also, Skipper, I made an email just for YouTube stuff. I wish I had that.
Yeah, Kindle Minds. Send me an email, redcoat7121@yahoo.com. And I will see what I can do for you.
Okay, I got a coffee break quiz here. There's no answers. Okay. And we are.
Yes, you are.
Hanging with the chef. Right. Okay, question 1. Now, I don't know where the answers are.
Ooh, are you doing coin questions like I did the other day?
This is from Coin News magazine.
To coin a phrase, carry on.
What mint in South Birmingham produced the British pennies in 1918 and 1919?
The Tower Mint.
No, I'm going to say the Heaton Mint.
Oh, I was going to say Heaton at first, but then I changed my mind.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Heaton Mint. Okay, it could be Kings Norton, but I'm going to say Heaton. Okay, which U.S. state quarter appropriately displayed a thoroughbred horse? Now, the only one I can think of, I remember the one with the horse. What's the one with the horse?
Wasn't that with Queen Elizabeth II on it?
No, this is the U.S. coin.
Oh, U.S. coin with a horse on it.
I believe that was with was it Roosevelt on it?
Teddy Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore Roosevelt. Oh, dime bags in the house. Sorry.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Dive Bag Daring World Headquarters in the corner of my living room.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. It's my day off. It's my Sunday, so I'm not working today, but tomorrow it begins again for another grueling week of aiding and abetting helping people.
We have a question in the house. Hello, guys. Help me to sell my different old country coins. Well, We don't actually sell coins. We collect coins. We don't actually sell them. So we don't know what coins you have and what the grade is.
Let me help you. Many coins are clad and may have some numismatic value, but the values are low when there's not precious metals involved. Many coins have some amount of silver in them. They at least have their silver value, although you might find numismatic value beyond the value of the silver. Bigger coins are better, larger denominations and bigger physical specimens are loved. And beyond that, there's an entire world of prices. Now, the best thing to do in the world to do is, it's what I was told, and I shook my head each time because I thought I was talking to knowledgeable people who could just give me the info, and they all to a man kept telling me the same thing, and I didn't like it because it wasn't just them answering my question. And this is the problem, because it's a very fluid world in the numismatic world, and the answer is actually out there for you, but you have to dig just a little. And believe it or not, I'm going to say it, I wish I hated hearing it. You go to eBay, you look up the things that you have to sell, but you check on sold items, and you look for similar items that's sold. This is what people out there would buy what you have for. There are other sites, but they're going to tell you what one sold for at some time in the past, or what they think it might be worth. What people pay for it is what it's worth, and that's on eBay. So you search your coin on eBay, you search sold, you see what it's going for, and if you want to just sell it, I guess you list it all up on eBay and let it go for what it goes for. If you're interested in getting it into the hands of people who care about it, you hang out with us, you start showing those coins on camera, people will love them. Somebody will want it, they'll buy it off you. And honestly, I'll tell you this, they'll probably overpay. But you make a friendship, you show a coin, and when three people tell you what it is and it's all the same, or you go to some of the people we trust and they tell you what it is, you can trust on that. No one's going to tell you it's only got this much silver when it's really at 90%. Or I didn't know much about American coins when I started up, and now I have a good base knowledge of what I'm looking at anyway. Don't have any superior knowledge, but I have people for that now. I know who to turn to. And that would be the long answer to your question from me, now that I'm on the panel and making my mouth.
Actually, really good points there, Darren. And the eBay sold listing is a great benchmark to utilize to figure out what people are going to pay for it. But everything, all valid stuff, guys. What he just said, it was just awesome.
Well, I was going to say I wasn't going to use eBay because eBay is an individual item. And when you get people with a coin going rare, scarce, uncommon, and stuff like that, and people are buying this because they're overpriced, or if you're lucky, you might get a coin that could be underpriced because they really don't know what they're doing. I was going to say, I don't know where you're from. Obviously, is to check out professional coin companies that are BNT registered or BNTA registered, and that means the British Numismatics Trade Association, where they have to have a guide, and all prices are guides, as Darren said. The only prices you're going to get is what you're willing to sell for, what someone's willing to pay for. But the other thing I do disagree with is that it doesn't always have to be precious metals to be expensive, because it depends on mintage condition. Hey, he's got it! He's finally got it.
Yeah, I told you. I didn't know if you caught it, but I definitely sent you a message that said that I had gotten it.
Yeah,
and,
I haven't received anything.
This gorgeous, beautiful, flat, never circulated. But guess what? A customer gave me the other day. Out of the blue, he dropped this in my lap.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's a current bill, is it not?
Yeah.
So
that is. I can't turn it around. Yeah, that's a euro, isn't it? Yeah.
Now, is that special for a reason as well, or is it just a run-of-the-mill bill? I want to know if it's any kind of commemorative or anything like that. And I haven't started, but I will be doing my
The best person to ask about euros is Rand because he specialises in euros.
Yeah.
That's what he gets, and Irish Collector because they use the euros. We don't use euros here, so.
So, okay, I
the
reach out
one
to
you
my
have-
community. Tell me what if there's any reason that this is an unusual or reason to keep bill, because it'll go right into my book if it's anything but the regular bill, and actually if it is, because chances are I'm not going to get my hands on another, and
Yeah.
honestly, it's more valuable in my book than it is as money. So yeah, it goes
Yeah.
into the envelope with the rest of these lovely things I got from you to go into my book.
The ones I get are completely, literally mint condition. So,
No,
the one you've shown is a Madagascar, not coin, banknote. Absolutely beautiful banknote indeed. So they're going to be pretty rare. I can't remember what the mintage is. I've done a video on them, and it tells you all about the information. So if you look for Madagascar banknotes, Coin World UK, I've got all the information about that banknote and more, whatever sites has done on them. What to look for, what not to look for, and stuff like that. So I'll try and put more in than what other people do. Or you can just check out the playlist, which is Madagascar banknote, mixed banknotes, I think. It's been a while since I've done one of those, so but they are absolutely fantastic. I love the artwork on the Madagascar ones.
Well,
Actually,
I left the spot blank, so we were waiting on that. What I got from you there, Skip. So that's going to get filled in and dropped in the mail. And you know what? I made 3 or 4 of these up at the same time, and I don't know what's in them. So it's as much as a mystery for me as it is for our winner. I cannot tell you what you're getting. I don't know.
I know the €0 notes, not the real money.
You know what? You know what I like about the euros, though, whether it be paper money or the coins, is that they're interchangeable whatever country you're in Europe. Yet each country has their own design on it, and it would be like the United States, every state having a different dollar bill with a different design, but interchangeable. That's so unique.
That is one way of looking at it. Yeah, I suppose it's pretty cool. But I think the euro, personally, has lost country's identity.
Well, I'm not going to get in the politics of it. I just like.
I mean, when you collect world coins, and you say you want a German coin, or you want a French coin, or you want an Italian coin, I get that the euro does that. But as you said, they're interchangeable. I prefer the identity of the coins itself to be individual. You know, like for nostalgia, I'm not saying. I know that's just my opinion, but I think it's better so that the countries can put whatever they want on there, and it's their thing. No, I don't think the euro is going to last long at all. I think it's probably the next 10, 15 years. I reckon it's going to be going back to individual coins. I still say the market should be open and open borders, because obviously people work around Europe, Great Britain, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland. I believe that people should have free reign going from country to country for the euros throughout Europe, because when people work in London and they live in, say, Paris, now you need a passport. But before, you just showed your driving license and you went across.
I am.
Anna, I'm crazy.
That was our border crossing at one point.
Yeah, it should be the same because nothing's changed really. You get your random checks. I get that, obviously. That's a dead cert. But when you're working,
the beef and mushroom and vegetables that I made the other day.
Yeah, well,
I threw it into the fridge.
I love that.
By the way, Skipper, these questions start with K, by the way. I just read it. So I think that's Kings Norton, the first one then.
Alrighty then.
Question 2. Which US state quarter appropriately displayed a thoroughbred horse? So
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay. Which was the name of the engraver who came to England in about 1970 to work for Matthew Bolton? Okay. Oh my God.
Jay, I got 7 billion names I could pull out of the hat.
Good. Pull one for me. I have none.
Oh, he's German. He's German. Oh, he's a German. He's a German guy.
Was his name Heinz
No.
Schmidt?
Siegfried Giegelhofer.
Does it got the sound in it?
Probably. What was the name of the province of all the what was the name of the province of the Congo which issued its own coins in 1961?
Madagascar.
No, K begins with K.
Kenya?
Kenya?
Kenya's in the Congo? Is it? I don't know. I don't really know, honestly. I hate sounding stupid, but I could say words.
It's got to
Won't
be
help.
Kenya, isn't it? This is what I can think of.
I'm not world traveled like the skipper here. I'm a homegrown Canadian who never really left.
Okay. Katianga
Katanga. Kata.
Oh,
Katagna.
okay.
Katagana.
Who was Skidmore's partner for the production of building medalettes in the late 18th century? I have no idea about medalettes. That's Skipper's reign.
I don't see that question.
Who was Skidmore's partner for the first production of building medalettes in the late 18th century? I don't know. That was.
I know nothing.
Okay. Question 6.
Don't we get to know the answer?
I'm going to find the answers in a minute because they're in my book.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the name of the Asian republic which issued for 1,000 and for 2001 coins in commemorative hosting the 1988 Olympics? What was the name of the Asian republic?
Korea. People's Republic of Korea.
Yeah, I think it's Korea.
PRK or whatever it is.
Yeah, for 1,000 and for 2001 coins to commemorate hosting the 1988. That's got to be Seoul in Korea, isn't it?
Yeah, Seoul, Korea. That's where we had the Olympics, Seoul.
Who was the author of Spanish Dollars and the Silver Token published in 1976?
Real? No.
So who was the author of the Spanish Dollars and Silver Tokens published? It's obviously a book, so someone begin with K. I don't know that one.
Pencil.
Okay, in 2008, this is a question. In 2008, Russia issued a silver 100 rubles coin to commemorate the volcanoes of which place? I think that's
Krakatoa.
Isn't it? Krakow?
Krakatoa.
Krakatoa. No?
That's when I stubbed my toe.
Question 9. Who was the designer of the reverse of the what's the hell is that?
Kamchatka.
Who was the designer?
There we go. There's the real answer. Kamchatka.
Who was the first designer of the reverse of the threepence? The threepence. Who's that? another woman. I can't remember his name. Who was the designer of the reverse of the threepence?
So you're looking for a first name and last name of a designer of the back of a coin. Is that right?
The answer to the monk's quiz beginning with the letter K.
See, I wouldn't have any idea of designer names of coins, not even Canadian ones. I've never cared. They seem to use the same artists over and over again. Unless it's Bill Reed, it doesn't matter.
I know Bill Reed's coins.
They're collectible.
Because of the proximity of silver mines, where has Norway minted been located since 1686? Now, Staycation with Joyce went down to the mines. You can actually go and see that. It's an amazing place. It's the silver mines, and she went there a few weeks ago. Remember, I was watching the videos. She went down to the silver mines. It's in Norway. Something begin with K. It's actually a visitor centre now. It's in the finals.
So this is a quiz regarding what you know about the silver mines of Norway.
Yeah.
Skipper, what are you doing? What the hell? What the hell happened to Skipper's head? It's gone. He's been decapitated. He's been recapitated. He's basically all cap. Notated. There we go.
Did I disappear?
Yeah.
It's just so comfortable here.
Nothing like a good chair.
Some questions then.
T for two and two for T. Me for you and you for me.
Couldn't tell you which page to look at.
You want the no?
No, it's hot. There was milk for drink.
Should be fine.
Oh, was ist los mit the little sticker thingy now?
I know that, but there's nothing to say that. That's what I was looking for.
I don't know if Lambo had one.
Oh, we go. Found it. Right, it's in the advertisement spot. Okay. Number one is Kings Norton. Number two is Kentucky, famous for the Derby run at Louisville.
Yay!
Conrad Heinrich Katanga was number 4.
Katanga.
Peter Kempson, number 6, South Korea. Number 7 is Eric Kelly. Ramsey Broadway got number 8, so it's due. Number 9 is Kitchener, Franz Mage Kitchener. And number 10 is Connonsburg. So that was pretty pointless.
I feel more educated now.
Damn it.
Right, you're going to do a test next week. And Skipper's going to do the answers. Here you go. I'm going to give you some price guides now. And you get one go each. And you're going to have to, like, read sold section. Right. Okay. How much to the nearest pound? Okay. To the nearest pound. So one guess each for a bit of fun. For an 1893 £5, how much do you think that sold for?
Has it got any silver in it?
I don't think so.
1893, £5.
Yeah.
Would you be able to provide us with a guesstimation of grade?
Ultra Cameo PS60. NGC PF60.
PF60. So Proof 60, Ultra Cameo.
Yeah.
It was £5 to begin with, and it has no silver or precious metals in it.
1893, £5.
1893.
NGC PF60 Ultra Cameo.
Solidly well over 100 years old.
You can't cheat. You can't use Google.
No, I'm staring at you, brother. I'm thinking this is a few $100 if it's not $1,000 already.
Okay, so you'll say the $1,000.
Well, I could say up to $1,000, but I think it's a few $100 to get something like that.
Do I get a guess?
Yeah, of course you do.
I'd say around 700 pounds.
Okay. Round so far away, he's put $100,000. I think this is in pounds, so
Yeah,
well,
700 pounds, I'd say.
£18,500.
Wow.
Well, it's something I'm not going to get tomorrow.
And what?
That's a lot.
18,500. Okay.
18,000, not 1,000.
No,
That's
this-
pounds, no less.
Yeah.
Cheapers.
Okay. You have to put really quick because I'm going to do this really quick. So, okay, an 1823 Sovereign, extra fine, a little bright. How much do you think that's sold for? That's all the information I got.
In pounds.
In pounds, of course, yeah.
Sold at auction?
No, this is sold. This is from the shop. This is what they sell for.
75,000 pounds.
I love you, Skippy. 75,000. So 14,000. Just put a number in it. It doesn't have to just put like Dime Bag Darren done. It doesn't matter whether you're guessing American or don't worry about the conversion. Just whack a number in there, and then we just put it as pounds.
It's in there.
So you see what Anna says and what Rand says and everybody else says. Everybody else thinks.
Well, I think people who are into coins have nutty amounts of money they don't know what to do with.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know any of them.
So I'll tell you, 11,950 pounds.
11.9.
Yeah, 11.9. So it's not a bad guess, actually, Darren, to be honest. Okay, a 1714 Print Selector slab by PCGS AU53. So almost uncirculated. You look like Texas Joe. Almost uncirculated 53.
I don't know.
And what was the coin originally value?
It doesn't say it's not. This is what they sold for, so it's not. It doesn't give you like what it was.
It's backwards. It's not backwards. Don't like this
I'm
hat.
sorry, what was the year? 17?
1714 Guinness Print Elector slabbed by PCGS AU53.
1740.
1714.
1700s. Cheapers.
Yeah, 1714 is the date. Guinea Print Selector slab by PCGS AU53.
So old and almost uncirculated.
500.
Ooh, still don't like that hat.
Okay. This is what I don't like about this type of price guides, yeah, is when they do it like this, it's because these are just photographed pictures. Yeah, so it's not showing, because the others show you what the coin looks like. So they just got a guide up there from, say, Change Checker, and they say, right, this price is that price is this, but it doesn't tell you the grade or the condition. But when you actually go to the other sites for this, it shows you what the actual coins and banknotes look like. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like about Change Checker. Okay, latest issues. Let's look at the 8 latest issues from around the world.
Don't like this
Australia.
app. Don't like this app.
Australia has brought out a new coin. There's been 20th anniversary of the Diary of the Wombat. The Royal Australian Mint. That was Papa Nickel, I should say. Denomination is 20 cents. Diameter, I don't worry about it. Mintage figures. Highest mint is 27,500. And that looks absolutely amazing. I'll show you all the coins. Austria's brought out a new coin. The language of flowers, the dandelion, Austrian mint, silver. The denomination is 10 euros. Mintage figures is 130,000 uncirculated or 30,000 proof. British Virgin Islands have brought out a new coin. 75 years of the final Walk in Liberty $50. Pobjoy Mint, metal is silver. Don't tell you the grade of the silver, but denomination is $1. And the mintage figures for that is 7,500 by Pobjoy Mint. Canada has brought out a new coin, and this is the Lunar Year of the Rabbit, Canadian Mint, silver, $15, and that is 18,888. It's kind of like an odd number to me. And Ireland's brought out a new coin, Dr. Kathleen Lynn, Central Bank of Ireland, silver, 15 euros, and the mintage figures of that is 2,000. And of course, we're over at New Zealand, which is from New Eye Mint. 40th anniversary of ET, the extraterrestrial, Perth Mint, silver, $2, 1,000. And there we go. There is the coins coming. The new coins come out. I like the ET one. That's pretty cool.
Well,
There.
look at Mr. Dress Up over here. He's good to go.
Do you know what? I wish I had this. It's not the best white fiber. The banknote section, the white £5 notes, £500.
Dog.
And the Palestine 1944 made £396. Sorry. The Fordington Commercial Bank 100 note raised 1,600. So that's pretty cool. It's nice that so many people give something. They raise money for charity. They don't tell you what charity is for. So people putting 3 things there, and it's got the ancients area, which I like. Carthage and 4 Empires, Part 4, Byzantines. Copper folies. Oh, yes, please. That one. Does anybody else want a hot drink? Anyone? No? Yeah? No?
I'll have a peppermint mocha if you don't mind.
Skipper wants a peppermint milk, whatever that is.
Mocha, peppermint mocha.
Oh, mocha. He wants a peppermint mocha.
I like the set, Skipper. I think you should be a little bit more tightly framed in it. And you should either hide a lavalier mic with a wire that runs along the ground all the way over to where you're at, or have an overhead mic out of shot in a shot like that. Cheaper and really not very expensive would be to get a little lavalier mic that you would plug in that would go all the way over to where you're sitting and just be clipped underneath the frills somewhere where a person wouldn't see it. Your lighting is horrible right now, though. Right now, as you lean forward, your lighting is absolute crap. And you need a lot of light filling in from the front. Even now, there's a big triangle across your face because of the hat. You need fill that's going to come in from the under and come up to your face. Oh, that's horrible.
Come visit me and help me set it up.
I know. Shit, eh? Well, you got to have some lights. You can't point what you don't got. But yeah, a couple of lights.
I have ring lights.
Well,
I have some ring.
Yeah, you can see there that it's just like, I mean, I love this set.
To be fair,
a little weird tilt.
He's doing
the weird tilt is because I'm using my phone.
Yeah, and in the end, you got to get a better stand for that will hold it exactly the way you want it.
Yeah, it's being argumentative.
You can just tell people you're having choppy seas. You know, it's not always level on the ocean.
Well, that is true.
To be fair, I was going to say, not only is it choppy seas, it would have been under candlelight, so it would have been quite dark.
But I like that speak for the fireside chat from the skipper. I like that. It's like I've gathered you here to tell you something important today.
Oh, cool.
This is such a terrible stand.
I know. You need a good stand.
I'm going to experiment. I'm going to experiment while you're here.
Well, do you have a phone holder that will do this kind of a thing?
Yeah.
You do?
It's probably got loose at the back.
So he says yes to having something like that?
Yeah, I've got a similar sort of thing. It's actually got good, because it's like self-living in, so it's all right.
You can't really go wrong if a guy's got like a real decent little tripod. But then there's these kinds of things, right? Very simple that you can use.
Yeah.
This one here I use is a suction cup one. So it does stand on the table nicely. So I just stand it on the table usually. But if I need to do some glass work, I've got that. And then I think I got that for less than $10 on the Amazon. And
we got two for, I think, about £7. So about $3.50 each. And it's Bluetooth as well. So we can, if I can record anything, I just go like that, press the button, and it records for itself. So you haven't got to touch the phone. Just
oh, I lost it. The little Bluetooth device thing is usually right in this cavity, but I misplaced it somewhere, so it's not around. But then this is your selfie stick. It's also a tripod.
I'm going to get a selfie stick so I can do some real
when it comes to being a tripod, you can just put things right where you want them, just like that. So I find this thing to be, quite useful to have around, this little selfie stick tripod dealio, and well worth $20. Really wasn't expensive. But when it comes to doing shots off your camera, you definitely have something that properly holds your camera for you, or your phone for that matter. And for me, it's about having one of these little brackets.
Hello.
You gotta have puppy dogs. We love puppy dogs. And then you can screw that thing onto whatever thing you want next, basically, because every other thing is out there.
How is that, matey?
I'm just going to put it right back onto the base. Get that there, and that's it. Goes back on my desk.
Does that look better for you, Darren?
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. Your face is lit. I can see your face. That's good. The framing is nice. That's better.
Good. I do have a pole with a ring light on it.
That looks good. You just don't want the ring light to be above your hat, to be casting a shadow down onto the front of you.
Yeah,
It's got to
you
come up from below. Yeah. But that looks good. Palatable.
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 This is going to be my new set.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it'll look a lot different in mid-November.
It'll be very Christmassy.
Yes, it will.
Remove some of my.
You remind me of somebody. A TV program. Not Jack and Ori. There was another TV program. Used to dress up with different characters.
Mr. Dress Up.
It's the dress up. What was it called? And he used to dress up as the story, so you have to guess what he was going to be saying, what he's going to be talking about. No, not Mr. Ben. That was a cartoon.
Mr. Ben?
Oh. So that came down.
Oh my word.
Ugly.
What was his name? The program. Yeah, Jack and Ori. And then it was it didn't last very long. There was another one who used to dress up as a character to the story. And it's something like story time, something. It'd be over a man, it'd be a woman, and they would dress up as a character, and they would talk about the character, and then they'd do the story. They were trying to outdo Jack and Ori, but it never worked. Do you remember Jack and Ori?
Story time with Uncle Jack. All right, shut up.
Lola, nice to meet you. How are you doing? Sorry if I missed anybody, actually.
I can see it now. The show starts off with parents dropping off their children in front of a house, and some strange guy, disheveled, comes to the front door. I'm your Uncle Jack. Come on in. I got a story for you. Sit down and shop.
Actually, what I'm going to do is open up these 2 packs of cards, actually. And then see what we get. And not seen this pack.
Lola.
The World Cup.
Lola.
And this will be, obviously, in 2 months of World Cup. And guess what? I watched the MLS yesterday. It was Colorado versus Dallas. That was pretty cool. And there we go. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we can get. Are they going to be any which ways up this time? Like they have been a few times. Right. All right. So we have from Mexico, we have Maori. Or Maury, as I want to say it. These are hero card. Hero cards are basically your standard card. And then from Canada, we have Jonathan David. I thought you guys would be excited to see the Canadian card. In Kazakhstan, it's Rani.
You forgot, if it isn't hockey, it isn't much.
From Morocco, Boufal. The hero card. And from Cameroon, we have Nagudia. And we have a rookie card. I don't know why you use the word rookie in football. We never do. Expert yelling. Goal! In Serbia, we have Valovic. And we have a Titan. In France, we have Rain. Fantastic player. From Poland, we have a fan's favourite. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this one because it's Polish, but I will. Krychwaki. But the hero cards is actually pretty. Sorry, the Titan cards. And if you can see that, like,
Well, I know that the Tim Hortons hockey cards came out, and my brother-in-law is starting his collection. He's got his first batch of those, and that's what we covet around here around this time of the year. Tim Hortons hockey cards, god darn it!
it's pretty cool.
Now, I don't know my cards from a hole in the ground, but my brother Davey, he's on it.
Yeah, I'm still 99% into the coins, with the exception of a few little things. I especially love watching our U.S. brethren and some Canadians show their findings on the East Coast regarding the war against. By the way, a lot of people don't know what the British called the war for independence in 1776. We called it the war against revolution. A lot of people didn't know that.
It's revolutionary wars. We just called it the Great Retreat.
It was 1774 to 83. And in fact, the United Empire Loyalists who moved up north towards New Brunswick and whatnot, they even had a tale that was put to poetry called The Tale of Upper Canada. And it's a very brief one. It goes like this. Not drooping like poor fugitives, they came in exodus to our Canadian wilds. King's gifts upon the exiles were bestowed. 10,000 homes were planted, and each one with axe and fire and mutual help made war against the wilderness and smote it down. In the great woods, content to build a home and commonwealth where they could live secure. A life of honor, loyalty, and peace. And that was written by William Kirby, the grandson of a loyalist that came from the United States.
I didn't know. That's actually pretty interesting, to be honest. Okay, my second pack.
Pack her in. And make yourself big so we can see it better.
Aww.
Darn good idea.
Okay, from France we have Pavarot. I like those French kits. It's similar to what they won the World Cup in last time. And then from Kazakhstan we have Al Kufari. Hey, Ale, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunters. And we have a contender card for Scotland. We have Andrew Robinson. I think he plays for Rangers. And from Canada, we have Trojan Buchanan. Aren't you guys excited? It's a hero card.
He needs some real cream in that hair of his.
And then we have, actually, I'm going to put that one last. Actually, we have a magician from Netherlands, and he's an absolutely fantastic player, Frankie De Jong. Fantastic player. And then we have a Team Crest card from Poland. And then we have another fan's vote from Morocco, which is Saiss. And then we have, now this is a household name. If you've never seen this, heard of this player, then you must be living under a rock. Top Masters card from Brazil, Neymar Jr. And you must have heard of this guy. Probably the best player in the world right now.
I know he was hoping I might have, but I wouldn't know him.
So that was number
Sport
3.
is so underwhelming in Canada, unfortunately. We know that we're
You're
not that
in the
great
World
at
Cup.
it, I think.
That's the thing. You're in the World Cup, so I that's quite shocking, to be honest.
It's going to take a few years of success to catch the Canadian eye, honestly. We're very jaded. I mean, we had in Vancouver, we had Major League Basketball. We basically couldn't bring ourselves to support that. And in North America, Major League Basketball is a big deal. And, you know, we never had a baseball team, so that's not a thing. I mean, back east they did, and they lost one of those. So, you know, it's hard.
And there's another great channel. My friend, my buddy there, Secret Freak Prospecting. Nice to see you, my friend. How are
Hey.
you doing?
If you tell everyone, it won't be a secret. Did you raid the guys? I'm sorry if we broke the secret out here. It's not Dale's fault. He's not very suave. Secret Creek. Keep the secret, everyone. Secret. Get the name. Of course, go over there and sub right now. But other than that, keep it a secret. Put it on your secret community page. Arr.
Yeah, he does absolutely. I love his drone footage, but please check out his way he does his panning. Obviously, a lot of people do his panning around here, and he shows you how he does the setups and everything. It's really, really interesting. And he also gets the stickers that he obviously gets sent to, and he shouts them out all the time on his channel. So he puts them on there. So he got this from here, this person's from here. And he does a loads. He done some underwater footage a few weeks ago, but I still got to catch up with Sean. I've not been well. Sorry, brother. I still need to reply to your messages, of course. I will get round to doing it to everybody, to contact everyone. So when you're on gabapentin, it sort of makes you really tired. And I was actually having an hour on earlier about live stream, wasn't I, earlier? Because obviously, I walked to we went to town, walked into the post office to post the stuff. I come up and I had to go and sit in the car, wait for Zoe to do what she needed to do. And I got back and fell asleep, didn't I? I'm on 3 of those a day. Well, no, 4 of those a day now. Gabapentin. Hectic. I mean, you know what it's like being on gabapentin, Skipper.
Yes, and I know what it feels like to get off it too, and it's not nice.
I've avoided that stuff so far. I take 5 or 6 things a day, but that isn't one of them. What is it for? General pain or something? What's a gabapentin for? What does it do?
It's a high. It's probably one down from morphine.
Ah, gotcha. Well, you know what? I may have a blood pressure that needs controlling, and I definitely have atrial fibrillation, and they thin my blood, and they keep my blood pressure in check. And what else do they do? I guess I don't have a cholesterol issue, so that's the one thing I don't got, and I don't have pain. Now, when I say I don't have pain, don't listen to me when I get up out of this chair, because I'm gonna make noises and stuff hurts, but that isn't pain to me. I'm nearly 60 and shit's breaking, and that's normal. I know guys that have pain, like when they get up and, you know, they scream bloody murder, when they think about getting out of the chair and they say, F no, I'm not getting out of the chair. Not now anyway, maybe later when I absolutely have to, but not right now. Those people who have to think that over, that's pain. If I want to get out of the chair, I get up, I make my noises, and I go about my business. Yeah, it sucks, but I can do it.
I've been living with pain for a long time.
I feel for you, brother.
As you say, you just got to do what you got to do. There's no point crying about it.
No sense.
Because it just.
But at the same time, I know people hurt a lot harder than me, right? I know, like guys like you. Yeah. It's a different world.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people worse off than me, of course.
My brother-in-law gets pain shots in his back every once a week. They give him those deep, long
Loaded.
shots that go into the back somewhere. No, thank you.
I don't mind it. When I was a kid, I had a lumbar puncture, and I thought it was great. I heard another patient screaming his head off, and I thought, why is he screaming? Bigger than
My brother has one of these things where he shouldn't have never even lived to be an adult. Most of the people who have that as childhood just die in their childhood. He's a little upset that they're not looking into him because, hey, he's lived this long and many of the others have died. But it seems to be something that they really research in terms of children, not really as in terms of adults. They're not really looking at him. They're just medicating him. Whereas I always thought, if he was one of these unusual ones to have lived so much longer, then shouldn't they be looking into that? Like maybe he's got something to offer. But
that's actually a fair point, to be honest.
He brings it up with his doctor. I'm not sure that they, like again, it's just maintenance.
I just think
maintenance.
The medical profession as a whole has changed dramatically. Now, they know I'm in a lot of distress. Now, obviously, I've been in distress for over 10 years. When I woke up from my transplant, and my main doctor knew that there could be complications. Whatever the outcome may be is one thing, but I've been through, rather than enjoying the transplant, regardless of the outcome, rather than enjoying my life for the last 10 years, I've been going to appointments, medication, scans, all sorts of stuff. And they looked at my medical records and they said, well, your doctor should know this. He's got all the answers there and should have told you. I said, it doesn't matter what the outcome's going to be. I'm prepared for that. It's just the fact that I've been wasting my time for so many reasons with the hospital that I didn't need to go there. If he'd have said to me, oh, Dale, you're going to end up with this because of that, which he has got on his freaking page, then you prepare for it. You expect it, rather than going, oh, what's wrong? Why am I having this? And I even said to him, is this something that's going to happen? Is that going to... Oh, no, you're going to have to go down to pain medical physiotherapy or psychotherapy or pain therapy and physiotherapy and biomechanics and all other stuff. I wouldn't have had to worry about that because I knew the outcome's not going to change anyway. Blood pressure, if I didn't take my tablets, it'd be over 200 easily. But I sort of tried putting it back in my own mind, but this new pain I've got, they keep saying, oh yeah, but it's from the other one. I said, no, this is new. For the last few months, I said, this is new. Something, I don't know, it's a knock-on effect that something's given way to what I've had before. Something's got to give eventually. And they said, oh, but you got no feeling there. You got no feeling there. I said, I've got no feeling because I can bloody feel it. And I hate this score. I can't stand this score number where they go, what's your pain like from 1 to 10? I say, look, don't go by those stupid numbers because everybody's different. I goes, what could be a 3 for one person could be a 15 for another.
That's so true.
I hate those numbers. I think they're absolutely ridiculous. And they say, oh, no, we don't do it. We just do it from your perspective. No, because you're going by your books, your procedures. A 10, for me, could be a 1 for somebody who's just had a broken leg. Their bones sticking out. And you can say, what's your pain like? It depends on your pain threshold as well. They don't put this into factor. And I'm always arguing about it. I really hate that freaking stupid scenario.
What pain med do you intend to give me? I'm an X number of pound man. Go on the chart, see what the dose is for a man who's this many pounds. Give it to me.
What's your pain like? Hold on a second. I'll go ask her.
She seems to be fine with it.
Yeah, bloody stupid
What's an effective dose for a person in pain who is my size? Because pain meds always go by body mass.
I just chew enough gummy so I don't care anymore.
No, I just think these stupid numbers, these scenarios they come up with.
You want to talk about stupid? Let's talk about pronouns.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
let's not go there, please.
Yeah, not pronouns. No, thank you. I think that's
I see they there.
If you want to be Z or Zer, you don't really need to be my friend. It's okay.
Yeah.
No offense. I understand, but I'm not going to follow those rules. And that means I'm going to offend you, and I don't want to offend you. So best that we're not friends. So if you need Z or Zer or any other made-up pronoun, no.
The only Zur I knew was in charge of the Kodan Armada.
Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going to make up pronouns, mine are going to be handsome and beautiful. So whenever you refer to me, please refer to me as handsome and beautiful.
Did you ever see that one where this? I don't know. I can't. Do you know what? I look at some of these people and I think, why have you done that to yourself? You know.
Why have you done that to yourself?
Yeah.
Do you hate yourself?
A really nice looking, well-to-do person, and they look like they stepped in a paint cannon with shell shot and completely got all their ears done, their noses all got more metal in it than the Royal Mint, and got more colours on it than Bob Ross's paint palette.
Yeah, I get where you're at. I mean, I don't mind tattoos, but there's a limit. There's a limit. I mean, when it gets to the point where your whole body is covered and you're full of all these studs and whatnot, that's self-mutilation to me.
Yeah, and they said you have to refer me to as Queen. That's my new pronoun, is Queen, not Miss. Not. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, why?
See, now here's the thing. I don't need to refer to you at all, and you can be a non-entity in my life. So, bye-bye. That's all. You can play Monopoly whatever way you play it at your house, but I don't have to come over and play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they do this before and after, right? And really nice, pretty girl, right? You know, in a mid-20s, and what you do with your life is up to you, but don't push it onto other people. You know, who is whatever they think. It's like me going, "No, you must do coins. You must do coins." Not my friend. They should do coins. They should do coins. It's a similar sort of thing, you know. I'm sorry, but
yeah, and in today's society, they expect us to accept them as normal and hire them in jobs where they're in public display. And I'm sorry. I'm glad I'm not part of the new generation, because it's this Orwellian, this strange world that we're in.
I think it just shows off an individual's weak-mindedness. Anybody who falls into these heavy trends and then modifies their life in any way that's radical, that's just following along, not having a guide of your own. That's you've joined the club now, and you needed an identity, and now you've got one, and it's identity that requires you to do these things or wear those things or whatever it is, and you are a follower. You're not a thinker, and you're lost. You'll never make a reasonable difference in this world going that route.
I mean, I'm a people person, and I get along with anybody, right? You know, whatever thing you're into, right? Providing you're not doing anything illegal, that's fine. You know what I mean? As long as you're not doing anything illegal, I'll get along with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But don't push your radical idea. I would talk to you about it. I would, you know, it's not like I'm judging anybody, because it's not my place to judge anyone. But what I would say is that don't push the idea onto me that if I have an opinion that I'm against something, don't make it into an issue that I'm upsetting you.
Unfortunately, they do, though. They automatically, if you don't go with what they're portraying, you don't believe in that, then you're automatically phobic of some sort.
Yes.
And my belief and understanding of phobias is something that is you perceive as real, but it's not. So if it's something that is real, it's not a phobia.
Yeah. The thing is, though, if you get these like fetishists, whatever they want to call themselves, and stuff like that, that's fine. As I said, as long as you're not doing any, I don't care what people wear, what their gender is. I'm not interested in that. I mean, people person. But there was one person who went for a job interview, turned up in a suit, turned up for an interview. Right, they got the job because of their credentials. Next day, they turned up as a tiger, and they identified as a tiger. Now they can't sack them because it's against hate speech or whatever. But my point of view, if I owned a company and you turned up in a suit and you didn't say anything to me, your credentials are great, yeah, and I said I hired you because of your skill set, and then you turn up as a tiger, I'll say sorry, but you come up, you never said anything, so that's a loophole gone.
Well, no, you've misrepresented yourself, and it is illegal for us to hire a tiger. Unfortunately,
yeah, and I would say, right, okay, to make you comfortable, you got to go outside to have a toilet, okay, or we stick a litter box in the corner, and you got to use that. You can't go down to the toilet. You can't stand by. We'll put a bottle of water down there, right?
Lap it up.
And because companies now have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars just to change the aspect for that one person, which is crazy.
By the time you require a single person that you actually wish to hire.
Shots. My pain doc tried tried the SI joint injections. He quadrils on me. I had 2 days relief of pain each time. They won't give me any more, so no use, says Lola. Oh man, dime bag. Deep State 9 has stopped it. Darren, my patch fell off my right arm, and it's man.
It's you know what with pain control. One thing I've learned over the years is you try as many different things as you can, and you stick with what works. And there's
that's exactly Lola's problem. They gave her these damn patches that don't stick to her. They sticks the patch on and the damn thing falls off. She's got to sandwich it between parts of her body just to keep it in contact with her skin. Stupid things.
Ridiculous.
Now, why aren't they sticking? Is it the adhesive? Is it?
Yeah, it's like the lower brand of the same medicine, the cheap version, and they don't stick like the good patches. She's had problems with that for a while now.
The way I would do it is wherever the patch is, I would put a bandage around the body.
Now, what are these are these patches like diclofenac patches?
I don't know. You have to say. All I know is if you're a lady or a man with extra weight, you lift your tit, you put it under there, and you drop the tit on it. That's what you do.
Mine are big, but not that freaking big.
Well, I have a little underwear under area. I could tuck something in. I can hold a pencil. Let's put it that way.
You can hold the pencil.
Or a Coke.
I could hold a pencil, but it would make it hard walking.
Buprenorphine.
So that's like a morphine type of thing, really.
Clearly.
I'll tell you what I did love. I absolutely love this stuff. Is Oromorph. It's a morphine that you take orally. That you're using, obviously. With a syringe.
Flintstones chewable morphine.
I love that stuff, and I remember I had to have some, and my best friend was with me. And all I get, and I said, and I don't know what he said, obviously, because I'm out of it, okay. But he said to me, even the nurse and the doctor said, "You don't remember anything, do I?" No. So what they did is that Matty goes to me, Dale, you were going.
Pardon.
You can see 2 helicopters flying around, and don't forget, I'm in a hospital cubicle, and apparently there's 2 little helicopters flying around. And my leg, I kept saying, my legs are escaping. They're going under the door. That stuff was fantastic. So my legs went off the bed, down on the floor, underneath the gap, and went off somewhere. Apparently. So yeah.
Apparently.
So I got very, 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 very long, thin legs, tapeworm legs.
Well, guys, we're nearing 3 p.m. here. I'm going to bow out and leave you guys wrap it up. It has been awesome. We are. Do you guys doing the wheel today or
Oh no, that's tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream in a minute anyway. It's 2 hours now, so I think people probably want to go somewhere else.
I'm gonna get ready for my coin club tonight.
Nice. What was that?
I don't know. Zoe's whispering something to me.
All right, folks.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
We shall see y'all later.
Always a pleasure, Darren.
I'm
Thank
out
you,
here.
brother. I'm glad you got your letter anyway. After my knee replacements, hydromorphine was my friend. Tape will help hold that patch in your underarm if you overlap it about 6 inches. Yeah, I feel for anybody who's in chronic pain. I really do, because even if toothache, if you have to stand on your head to make it feel better for 5 seconds, then you do it, don't you? But yeah, Zoe had a really bad tooth one day. Didn't you? It was mega bad, and we had to attend an emergency appointment for you, didn't we? But she was well ill with it. I saw a man who got offended by being called sir, claimed he had no gender, IMO, who also meant it. The thing is, I think people want their 15 minutes. They want their 15 minutes. And like every single decade, something changes. So what we're seeing now will be gone. It's like when the punk era come in, and the mods and the skinheads and all them. Now they're everywhere, and nobody really takes any notice of them. And I think that's what happens every 10. Like you had the 80s, the 70s, free love and all that sort of stuff. The 80s, bright colours, shoulder pads, big hair. 90s, I don't know really what happened in the 90s, but it was just crazy music. And I think everything happens and changes every 10 years. So we're going to see this now because it's new. And in the 2030s, it's going to be something else. Who knows what? But things do happen every 10 years.
I'll just if I get in front of someone that has gender dysphoria and they're ragging on me, saying that I'm out of line because I don't accept them for the way they are, I'm just going to walk away. I have no time for that whatsoever. No,
you can't argue with stupidity.
No, not at all. Go ahead and live, but I don't have to believe in what you're doing.
No, exactly. Say if I said to you, Skipper, I don't think you should be dressed up like that. It's offending me. You're going to say to me, just pee off. It's my choice.
Go ahead. It's my I wouldn't want to live back there because the cleanliness conditions were terrible. But I am fascinated by the period.
Yeah, but I don't really care what people wear, what their beliefs are. Just don't push it on people. And if I'm having a conversation with somebody, and I tell my opinion, and if someone says something that they say something to me, and it's their opinion, they have every right to be upset, which is great. But I think with social media and people going, say you go out to a bar, and people go out socializing. Try not to take your phone with you, because as you know, a lot of people now do this. They get their phones, you're at your dinner, you're with your family, and they're doing this. I think people nowadays forget how to converse, how to have opinions. It's when going back 20 odd years ago, used to go down the pub, used to read from what the paper, and used to read from two different papers, had two different types of stories in it. And you would converse about it. Oh, I think he should have scored, he should have passed. Oh, I think that person should have done this. And you would talk about it over a beer, you know.
Yeah.
And that sort of stigma is lost somewhere, you know. So I think we're probably the last generation of that era, really, where it was like to go down the pub and talk and not get offended or not get upset about it. Exactly, they don't. I mean, hopefully they lost the grammar schools, so that's a big hit when they took away the grammar schools. And I do agree, just walk away, because you can't argue with them. There's no point arguing with them, because it's like politics. Politics on either side, everybody's right, regardless of the view. And that's the thing, you know, they're going to think that person's right, this person's right. They're not going to be a wrong. So there's no point even discussing that, really, because
they've lost track the fact that politics isn't just two different points of view. It's also compromise, and you don't see compromise hardly at all anymore.
No,
it's head bashing.
Rob Random's in the house, but yeah, it's like, you know, you could be your best friend, and once politics come from, you end up hating each other because over different values or views or whatever, which is sad in my case. I mean, some of my family don't really talk to me because I'm not on Facebook, because I don't use Facebook. And they said, "Oh, why don't you use Facebook?" Because why can't you pick the phone up and talk to me? Why have I got to go through Facebook? Why is Facebook so important in your life? It never used to be when we was growing up. But now they don't talk to me because I don't use Facebook.
We're lucky to live in an age where we can utilize social media to the point where we can, as we're doing right now, talking to each other like you're in the same room.
Yeah.
And you're you know, half a world away.
Exactly. Yeah, they are. They are. I totally agree with you there. They are. Because I mean, I believe in religion because it gives people hope. It gives people hope, and it gives them something to cling on to. And I would never take that or ridicule anybody for that, because it's not my place to do that. I'm not judgmental. I'm not envious. I'm not greedy.
You and I are way too much alike.
Yeah, it's just I haven't got time for that. So he goes, if I go out, wouldn't you be? I goes, no, because I trust you enough to unless something really happens, you know, as long as you have a good time, I don't really care what you get up to. As long as you have a good time and I trust you, that's what should matter.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when she will go, I know she will get talked to some guys. I don't know whether she's single or not. It's just the way that is. And it's not that I'm not jealous. It's that I don't care. It's because I do care, because you should still live your life regardless. You know, you shouldn't. You know, I don't have any reins on Zoe. Do you know what I mean? And I totally trust her 100 trillion%. But a lot of people don't do that in relationships. They have, because of social media, they think, oh, they're going to meet somebody. Don't work. If you're jealous, then you should be in a relationship, because it's going to eat you alive. I haven't got time for that stuff. I ain't got time to be envious. Doesn't mean I don't care. It's just like, you know, I just haven't got time to think about that too much. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, one's enough. Who would want two? What are you, insane?
Exactly. Our Secret Creep, you are an amazing guy. Please keep doing what you're doing. I'll get more people over to your channel, because you have got a great channel, and absolutely love it. Please check out his channel, man. It is great. He's got colour. I found some colour. And what was he doing the other day? He was doing actually, this was a few weeks ago. Well, not even a few weeks ago. This was the other week. What was you doing? He's actually finding magnesium. Kakiana, nice to see you. How are you doing? Is another great channel, guys. Thank you so much, Kakiana. You share that. It's pretty nice.
Isn't that the stuff you throw in water and explodes?
What, magnesium?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is this is obviously magnetic. He was doing so. I can't remember where he was now, but he was picking up and he was putting into a sieve, and he's got a magnet, and he's hooking it out with a magnet. And then he'll pour it, and he'll separate the ore from.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And you have to go and see it because obviously he knows it better than I do. I've never done it before, but the way he sets up his sluices and all that, it's a bit like what other people do, but he does it in a way that he explains it. And he's got an indoor one. I don't think he's shown up for a while, but he used to have an indoor one. He's still got it, and it all lights up. It's really, really good. But yeah, it's nice to see Kakiana 8 still on ads. I don't even understand. I don't even put the ads on. That's the thing. Unless it does it automatically.
I don't have ads on mine, so.
Here you go.
Magnetites?
Magnetites, that's it. But they're like, imagine a tape recorder, like the old 90 tapes.
Mm-hmm.
And when the tape goes through, it sticks up like a positive charge, and that's where you get the sound from. And he obviously put a magnet underneath. The way he does it, the way he sieves it is amazing. He can get out quite a bit, and he's got loads of it. I mean, yeah, imagine the sands from the cop. Here you go, from Cap Disappointment. I don't think it's that disappointing about this amount of sand you went through there, Secret Peak. He was absolutely blasting that out. I tell you, with the way he sieves it out is just.
That's cool.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to shut the stream down and skip her.
We'll see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on my channel.
That way.
Pleasure. Thanks for coming out.
You're welcome, Skipper. Much love to everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And I will see you all tomorrow evening. Well, to be 12 o'clock actually, or 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on the Skipper's channel. Whatever you're up to, please keep well. And thank you, Kakiana, EAC, Secret Creek Prospecting. From the beach, the sand is easier to get the gold. It's about magnetics. Of course, Dimebag Darren, Irish Collector, PA Patriot Prospecting, Neil's Comics and Videos, and many, Rob Random, of course, John RMS, many others. Thank you for joining us tonight. I will see you at Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunters. Ran so far away. Thank you for becoming a member. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, host anniversary. Yeah, happy birthday to you. You're welcome. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.